Rant incoming. So, I'm the type of person who would like to put my political views on my YouTube channel. I like to try to keep them, separate, because I'm trying to provide an escape. Because if you want political news, especially here on YouTube, you can go to, Philip DeFranco, Kyle Kalinske on the left, or Steven Crowder, Ben Shapiro on the right. They're there for those people that for left and right wing people who want to listen to the news. Or there's this Fox News, CNN, of course, dominating the current virus. That is, we'll call it the C virus, since I can't say the word, because I want this to get suppressed, because I want to get this video out there. So the C virus is really, it's something. It's the worst thing ever. I mean, it's killed tons of people. Several events have been canceled. I'm out of work until I don't know when. Games and movies and forms of entertainment have been delayed until further notice. Millions of people unemployed. Oh my God, we're on the tip of heading into the Great Depression of this generation. It's terrible, and I know that a lot of people want the economy to go back to normal, to open up businesses. Trust me, I do too. I hate how things are. I do. I'm not a fan of it at all. Let me make that abundantly clear. But I'm not gonna name names, but I hear how certain people on YouTube are trying to downplay other people's actions that are actually hurting the cause to helping us get back to normal sooner. For you see, there's the protests that are happening, that happened, actually hurt things. And yes, there are people that were in their cars. I know what they're going to say, but there were people in their cars, in their mask, social distancing. And that's great. But there's a problem that they didn't tell you. Because they're blocking the traffic. Guess who else they're blocking? The doctors and the scientists, who are overworked right now because of this crisis, now having a hard time getting to work because you are blocking them. Again, making this process longer. And of course, not everyone was doing that. People had no masks, no gloves, protesting together in a giant herd, and of course, people got infected. That's us in Detroit. I don't know how bad the numbers were, but I imagine it was pretty bad. But I can't speak for Florida, which I do live in. The Jacksonville mayor decided it was a lovely idea to open the beach. I don't know why. What possessed us to think that was a good idea? Within one day, and plus the protest that happened in downtown Orlando, there's a combination of the both. I'm not sure, but I know for sure, because of those things happening, 1,400 people got infected within one day. Not 1 week, not 1 month, 1 day. Now, as last time I checked the numbers, we have 32,855 infected, with a total of 1,170 dead. And I know what you're thinking. You're already going to say, that's small in comparison to Detroit, New York, and California. Yes, it is. But if we keep being reckless and be willing, I've seen people when I go to grocery shopping. There are people that are doing it, but there are people that are not wearing their masks, not wearing gloves, and acting a fool like there's nothing going on. And it's those people that they'll spread the disease. Folks, this is serious. Take this seriously. This is a serious disease. And the CEO of GameStop, Mr. George, or I should say Mr. Asshole, he's the CEO of GameStop, wants to reopen it soon. Even though GameStop is, one, not essential. Second of all, hey, dumbass, you have an online store. You have an online website people can buy from. So it's not like without that store, you can't make no money. Why you, I don't know, encourage that. Have mega sales. Yeah, I know you're struggling. I know you're dying. I know you had to permanently close down 300 stores. But why don't you focus on promoting that? Your online store. Give it an upgrade and focus on that until things calm down. Because when it was open until the government forced them to shut it down, the employees themselves were whistleblowing saying they're not giving us gloves, masks, or hand sanitizer or wipes to protect not only ourselves but the customers. And of course, if the customers get infected, there's going to be a giant lawsuit at hand, and I'm pretty sure it's to destroy whatever legs you're standing on. And it's not just the idiot George, CEO of Gamestop. I believe the mayor governor of Georgia wants to reopen the restaurants despite scientists and doctors saying otherwise. And I believe within like 48 to 72 hours, and one day 800 people got infected, and today, as of at the time of me recording this, 200 people got infected. We're not ready. And I know what people are gonna say, but the domestic violence have gone up, suicide has gone up, and that's terrible, and that's sad. That's happened. Don't get me wrong. My condolences to people who are watching this who have lost family members due to suicide because of the current situations. Again, my deepest condolences. I know it's probably hard, impossible. I know, especially hard right now to get a hold of a therapist or someone because of this situation. I know these are dark times. But I'm in the link in the comment section below. I'm going to link. There's a YouTube channel that I got introduced to thanks to Philip DeFranco, an amazing YouTube channel. Shout out to his channel. He introduced me to this YouTube channel called Infographics, explaining what could happen if we go in these certain directions with the coronavirus. And it's beautifully well done. I'll link it in the comment section below. Because, yeah, people are like, let's open it up now. Okay, if we do that, these are the consequences if we just open it up right now with no plans in mind. And it is a hard truth, and he's a guy that's seen as research into what could happen, so they're not BSing you or blowing smoke up your ass. You know what I'm saying? This is legit research and news, so take this stuff seriously. So I'll put that link in the comment section below if you want to check this video out after seeing my video. Again, guys, I want things to go back to normal. I hate it too. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? I have to wear gloves, masks. My brother older brother sanitizing me every time I go in and out to make sure I'm protected because he doesn't want to get the disease. This disease is nothing like the flu. There's no cure. And it's going to pick a year or so or longer. It's going to take a while before we find something. And don't get me wrong. These doctors and scientists are desperately around the clock trying to find a cure. And again, they are the real heroes. The firefighters, the policemen, the doctors, scientists, your first responders, and the people in the restaurants, working at Walmart, Publix, Target. Thank you. Thank you for risking your lives. Thank you for doing what you do. And in my opinion, all those people, especially the people working at McDonald's and Burger King and in Walmart and Plugs, they should all get a $15 raise because they're all risking their lives doing this for us to get our fast food or groceries. Thank you. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you to also the Uber Eats drivers who are delivering the food. Thank you as well. They should all get $15 raise because it proves that they are essential and we need these people that show that they are important besides the policemen, the firemen, and the doctors as well. You know what I mean? And it is serious, guys. You know what I mean? And here's something that they're not telling you. These people are saying, protests and all that stuff. I believe it was the Spanish flu. When the Spanish flu first came, it killed between, I believe it's Spanish flu or Black Plague. It's one of those two viruses. Point is, first wave killed between 4 to 6 million people. However, there was a second wave. And when that second wave came, it killed between 30 to 60 million people. And there's scientists saying when winter comes, there's going to be a second wave. Stronger than the last one. So, if you think this is bad now, if we go willy-nilly and just open up with no plan, it is only going to get worse. Folks, again, I hate this too. I'm not a fan of it at all. I miss going to the theme park with my family. I miss going to the movies. There was a relative I haven't seen in decades that I wanted to see again since I haven't seen since I was a kid. And we were going to meet up this year. That got canceled because of this virus. I was going to go to WrestleMania this year. Again, that got canceled because of this virus. Trust me, I hate 2020 sucks. I cannot wait for 2021. I'm sure all you watching are in agreement with me. But we have to be smart about this, folks. We have to listen to the scientists and doctors. When they say it's ready to go, then don't listen to the people on these people on YouTube who try to fearmonger you or tell you otherwise. Listen to the scientists and doctors. Hang on to their every word because they are in the front lines. Other people in the front lines because they know what's going on. Take this virus seriously, especially here in Florida, guys. I know it's low, but it could possibly spike. And in fact, I bet you, had we not opened that beach and then people protested in downtown Orlando, I bet you we wouldn't even hit 1,000. It probably would have been around 500 or 600 deaths. And now we're projected to maybe get 1,600 deaths more. I mean, I hope not. I hope not. I hope it doesn't go up at all. But it's a potential possibility because of that. And like I said, there's another wave coming, and it's predicted to come around the wintertime. Guys, please take this seriously. This is not a joke, man. This is dangerous. So I hate how these businesses and these greedy people want to open up when it's clearly not ready. Your hair can wait. You paying your house, that can wait. You know what I'm saying? That stuff can wait. It's not worth risking your life. I'm not gonna go back to work unless I know I'm safe. You know what I mean? And for the landlords and people who are firing or not firing, but like letting go or not being forgiving on rent, fuck you guys. Because if none of these people are being lazy, they can't go to work. They can't find a job. Right? I mean, there's millions and millions of people trying to find work right now. Millions. So, and you still want money even though you know what's going on? You're a heartless asshole. Seriously. You are a monster. And should be ashamed of yourself. And guys, I know what you're saying. Well, I feel good. I'm not gonna affect nobody. Yeah, but you could infect the people that are most vulnerable, the elderly. Because remember, there are people that show symptoms. In some cases, there are people that show no symptoms, but could still spread. That's how deadly this thing is. You can have it for 2 weeks and not even know, with no symptoms, and pass it on to someone and get someone killed. And for the people that act like they don't care or whatever, we need to open our economy for this. Guys, for those people that say we need to open the economy now, to open the economy now and risk our lives to save it. Hey, FYI, it's too late. We're past the point of no return at this point. It's gonna crash regardless. It's too late saving it. So the only thing we should do now is to just listen to the doctors and scientists, to let us know when let us know when it's okay to properly open up our businesses again. Because we just open it up with no plan, with all willy nilly, it's gonna get a whole lot worse. Because now that it's toxic in Georgia, they're gonna maybe shut it down again because they got 1,000 cases within like 3 days or so. This is not a joke, guys. I laugh because these are the same people that these certain politicians that laugh at the fact that global warming is not real. I'm saying it's a big hoax. They're just in to get more money. And now that this virus is here and it's killing the poor, the young, and the rich and the famous, I'm saying, is now they realize, now they're like begging their help, begging for that. It's funny, like, yeah, it's funny how you didn't listen to us now and beforehand other things. Now you're listening to us on this. Even then, there's some that are being so willfully ignorant that it just blows my mind. It's just, you just look at some of these people, you're like, how the hell did you get your job? You must have did something to get that job, if you know what I mean. Because, geez, man, there's some people that, this virus showing, there's some people that are clearly not qualified to run a state. Seriously. Yikes is the word of the day. It's just, again, folks, let's do this the right way. I know it sucks. I know this is terrible times, but we gotta do this the right way, especially when there's a potential chance of a second wave coming. If we just, again, I know I'm repeating myself, but if we just go in and do whatever, we're gonna suffer the consequences for it. Again, the infographics video on the comment section below will explain what will happen if we just go about as willy-nilly. Now, he explains what we should do, and and how, and eventually, if we do this, we will pass it. We will get through it. We've done it before. We just have to be patient. And I hate that history's repeating itself, because the reason why that second death spike happened, because people got tired and didn't want to do the social distancing, so they started to get back in groups and started going back and doing whatever, ignoring the signs, and then all those millions of deaths happen in the double digits. So again, guys, don't let history repeat itself. There's an old saying that goes, people that don't learn from history are doomed to repeat it. And at the rate we're going, we're doomed to repeat it again. I don't want that to happen, but we have to be smart. Please, 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 only go out for groceries or the essentials only. Okay? Please be safe, be smart, do the right thing. Guys, tell me in the comment section below, how are you getting through this coronavirus situation? I want to hear your guys' thoughts on the matter. Me, I'm just, making videos for you guys. Also playing video games and hanging out with my family. And again, if you need a therapist, I'm sure there's some therapists, because my mom has therapy. She talks to her therapist through the phone. So I'm pretty sure there's therapists out there who you can talk to via phone. I'm pretty sure the information's out there. Just look for it. I know it's there. Alright, guys, thank you for watching the video. Please be safe. Peace out. Have a great day. And again, cannot stress this enough. Only go out when you need to. Get the essentials. Stay home. Don't let outside influencers on YouTube tell you otherwise. This thing is serious. I know you want to go back to work, but if we go about this the wrong way, you could end up getting yourself killed, or worse, accidentally infecting the one you love and getting them killed. And I mean, that's something no one would want to live with. Alright, guys. Have a good one.